You lack powers to declare state of emergency in Southeast. Ohaeneze lambasted Chief of Army Staff Buratai. Apex Igbo Social-Cultural Organization Ohaeneze Indigo on Wednesday told the Chief of Army Staff Tukur Buratai that he lacks the power to declare state of emergency in the Southeast. The organization was reacting to a statement allegedly made by Mr. Buratai, wherein he was quoted to threaten to impose a state of emergency in the Southeast. Two officials of the Department of State Services (DSS) were killed last month in Enugu when members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB were killed in a clash with security agents in Enugu. Also, some members of the proscribed group were also killed in the said clash, with many injured and others arrested. In the wake of the incident and with tensions high in the region, especially in Enugu, there were unconfirmed reports of security agents, especially military officers, being attacked in Enugu. Reports also emerged that the Chief of Staff, visible angry at the attacks, threatened state of emergency in the region if the attack continued. The then Nigerian lawyer could not confirm the authenticity of the said threat allegedly made by Mr. Buratai. Nevertheless, Ohaeneze, in a statement signed by its publicity secretary, Uche Achikpaga, noted that the Chief of Staff has not come out to deny making the statement till date. The attention of Ohaeneze Indigo worldwide has been drawn to a statement credited to the Chief of Army Staff, General Tukur Buratai, threatening to impose a state of emergency in the Southeast if governors of the state allow any further attack on security forces in the state. A statement he has not denied, he stated. The group noted that while it decries violence in any form in the state, it takes particular exception to an open threat and warning to Southeast governors who by the country's constitution are chief security officers of the state, but are lame ducks in practice as all security commands come from Abuja. Ohaeneze Indigo finds it particularly provocative for Governor and General Buratai to issue such a warning to governors of the Southeast where relative peace prevails, while he has not done the same in the North Central, Northwest and Northeast, which have become theaters of war and where army posts and bases have been subjected to incessant attacks by the Boko people, ISWA and ISIS, bandits and Fulani herdsmen, killing and maiming Nigerian soldiers. He said the group also wondered where the army chief derives the power of issue such a threat, which under the country's constitution can only be carried out by the National Assembly on demand by the president. It is highly surprising that an army chief who was watching as the governor of Katsina State was negotiating and taking pictures with armed bandits would turn around to threaten to impose a state of emergency in states where imposed unarmed citizens are agitating against the harsh and inhuman condition they have been subjected to by the country. Mr. Okpaga said that Ohaeneze believes that the threat by General Buratai is a vindication of the belief that the Southeast is being regarded as a conquered territory, exemplified in the army of occupation stationed in the area. It is also glaring example of the reckless impunity of public officers and a tacit manifestation of the vacuum in governance at the federal level, Mr. Okpaga added. My viewers, Buratai is a joker. You can see that he doesn't even understand the system of government and the law that guide the system of government. He doesn't even know what the administration that we are and the system of government that the administration is under. This is not a military regime, my dear. This is a civilian regime under democracy. Do you understand? Maybe you don't know, you should be lectured. Decision concerning state of emergency doesn't belong to you, to the militaries to decide. Do you understand? So you should get yourself enlightened on that part before you start making further errors and getting yourself into trouble. You understand? So I will say that for what you've just said concerning the southeast on the attack or attacking of the herdsmen or Fulani, or all of those things are babash. You should be talking to the herdsmen. You should be talking to the cheaters. You should be talking to the bandits and not Indigo, not Biafrans. These people are armless group. These people are a group that hardly attack people. They are always at peace. But it's just that the federal government doesn't want to see them gathered because they are afraid of seeing them discussing about the actualization of this republic. You understand now? They are afraid. They don't want them to be together. They don't want them they don't want to see them having a group meeting, because they know that anytime they see them having group meeting, it is no other reason but discussion concerning the Biafran struggle and actualization. You understand? So I'm not surprised that this is happening, because this is Nigerian and this is what Nigerian is up to. You understand now? So you should be able to understand that fact and understand that Indigo meant no harm and they will never mean any harm. If you should be declaring state of emergency, or if there is anyone to declare, if there is anywhere a state of emergency need to be declared, it should be in the northern region and not in the southeast. I don't know if you understand. The situation right now, at present, the situation in Nigeria, the parts that needs state declaration of state of emergency is the north. You can see that you don't understand. You can see that you really need to be enlightened more concerning what is happening. Despite the fact that you are a soldier and you have been seeing the areas that have been attacked, you're supposed to know the area that should be declared a state of emergency and not just by speaking in mere language. You understand? So, my viewers, with all that has just been said, I want to ask, what's your own take? Please do well to leave your statement below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.